Hello, I'm Tony, and in this video we are taking a look at Giana Sisters' Twisted Dreams, a 2D platformer free from Amazon Games until the 13th of July 2022. This story involves two sisters, the titular Giana sisters, one of whom is kidnapped by what looks like a mini black hole and then eaten by a dragon, and somehow transported to another copy of the world her sister is in. You then need to traverse the levels, collect the gems, be happy and profit. Or maybe it's get your sister back. One of the two. The game looks great, and the music is a good rock track, and both graphics and soundtrack change as you switch between the sisters, getting darker and heavier as you enter the more dangerous version of the world with the Lost Sister, which is a nice touch that is a bit forgotten once you get into the gameplay, as you switch so often it doesn't have time to register. Talking of switching, this is the main special mechanic for the game. You are able to switch between the two sisters with the press of a button, which changes the landscape of the level around you. What is a closed door for one sister is an open path for the other. There are also 3 differently coloured crystals to collect: blue, red and yellow. Either sister can collect the blue, but the red and the yellow can only be picked up by one sister. The only way to get through the levels is to use this mechanic, which adds something to the puzzle solving. Monsters exist in both worlds, and touching them results in a death and a restart back to the last checkpoint, but can be defeated by jumping on their heads, a la Mario, or a dash attack, which looks a hell of a lot like Sonic. One sister has a drifting move that lets them float, the other the aforementioned Sonic spin attack. Collecting all the crystals isn't a requirement, but the more you collect, the more stars you are awarded at the end of the level. The game also boasts many different game modes, giving you time challenges and harder game modes among others. So, how are the twisted dreams of these two sisters that seem fine running around a monster infested world? One word. Bloody frustrating. Sorry, 2 words. Really bloody frustrating. Sorry, some words. The game requires pretty accurate and precise control to get to certain areas, but I didn't feel like it gave me the ability to have this control. There are a number of situations that seem to require almost pixel perfect control for no real reason, which just became annoying. It did sometimes feel like I pressed a button and that didn't register in normal play. The switch mechanic, though there are times when it was a good puzzle solving element, did sometimes feel like the developers just put it in because they hadn't used it. There's no real requirement for it. It felt added in. There are also a lot of times that this game just felt harder than it needed to be and felt like a chore rather than a fun experience. I played for about 50 minutes or so and I'm done. Maybe I'm just a useless boomer gamer that needs to go back to Sudoku or something, but I just bounced off this game hard. If tough platformers are your thing, you may like this, but I'm uninstalling it as soon as I know I have all the footage I need for the review. I'm just going to leave one of the sisters being digested by the dragon and go do something else. So that's all from me. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.